Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, Patu.
I was already on my way there, but thank you.
Got it, thank you.
Give me a few minutes for a bio break real quick.
Go for it.
Just want to say one thing before we get started, Lysius, if that's okay with you.
Go for it.
Smoke breaks, they've been a problem. Lysius will do breaks here and there during a thing, but don't ask for 10, 15 minutes for smoke breaks every 5 minutes.
If you guys can squeeze it during the 10 o'clock break, we'll be doing a 5-minute break, after a boss down near 10 o'clock. If you can squeeze it in there, that's fine. But if not, I really don't want to hold up for 15 minutes so that someone can go smoke a cigarette.
Sorry, I'm back. My app timed up.
And if someone can drop the Discord. Oh, never mind.
Is it just me, or are the lions camping the stone so it's really hard to see?
No, they're just standing around like we are. They're just having to be on mounts.
Yep. I remember one time when I was trying to pick up the quest, like everybody was utterly nowhere the NPC that nobody can get. I hate that.
Yeah, I've seen that too many times.
If anybody needs a summon, just hit a 1 right now because we're heading in and we don't have a warlock and we don't want to keep running out. We're already running behind schedule.
Oh no, no cookies.
If you guys are already here too, run on in and get ready to start pulling trash.
Later, boss.
Wait, we need
Just one
raids.
person stay with me, that's all.
I'll stay. Oh wait, no, wait, that's fine.
That it? Anybody else? Last call. All right, everyone in.
In the
Well,
future,
if it
wait.
comes to that wicked, then I will switch.
I'm just kidding, but thank you.
Hey, maybe one day, for my warlock, maybe. Ooh, I need some flask.
Come over here with me.
Oh yeah, flask. I got the mats, but not the flasks. Do we have an alchemist on?
I'm an alchemist on training.
Oh, he's too low.
Or the whispered pack?
Yeah, he can't do those yet. Alpan can't do them yet.
Por ahora.
Can you? No?
Not on this too.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
All right, pulling the trash, guys. Come on up.
Hold on 1 second, got an upgrade. Okay, ready.
It is too far away.
I got knocked right next to the next one.
Convenient how that worked.
I know, right?
What's the difference in the
淘汰
heroic?
人群。
Not as much leeway. If you're standing in the wrong stuff, you will be killed.
Automatically?
Very, very quickly. Much quicker than normal.
Thanks for telling me about those add-ons last week.
No problem.
I need to get closer.
Big difference in dungeon play.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Which add-ons?
I am out
DBM
of
and
ammo.
GTFO.
Oh god, yeah, they make a ton of difference. They even make a difference outside of dungeons.
I am glad to see that everybody has DBM this week.
Angel's on. I don't know if she was joining or not.
Yeah, she's in the group.
I need to get closer.
She might have some AFK-ness going on, which I assume is baby issues. All right, everyone, come back to the entrance.
We did talk about smoke breaks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I already did.
Sweet.
All right, this is how this goes. DPS should be nowhere near Skull during the fight, just because that's going to be the tank drop spot. This will be a very large, thick, dense hot spot for greens. We are going to start everybody on Moon, and we're going to circle around the back, so that way when we come to our first sleep, everybody should be on Blue, and there's a lot more open space for us to play with. We don't have to deal with trying to see underneath her wings. Make sure that when you're getting the dot, you go to the back wall, try to drop it along there. Don't kite it around the room. Try to keep it all condensed in one area. You know, obviously try not to stand in it, and try not to stand too grouped up with everybody, because when you're pulsing, you're giving everyone a stacking debuff. Everyone needs to stay stacked up on the color that's called, starting at Moon, then we move to green, then we move to blue. This way, when she breathes, it's going to be in that general direction and not some random direction that someone's standing in.
You want us to cluster right on the marker?
Doesn't have to be right on top of it, just that general vicinity, because you want to maintain a little bit of space between each other. When you get the debuff, you immediately start pulsing damage, and everyone within about 5 yards of you is going to take damage and get a stacking debuff. So if you're spread out, that limits the amount of damage you're putting out to everyone else.
Gotcha.
What's the name of stacking debuff? I need to look at the guide.
It's going to be the only one you gain during this. It's infested.
Oh, infested breath?
What?
That's what you said, infested breath?
No, just infected. That's the name of the stacking debuff. Nothing you can do about it once it's on you until it clears itself. You just want to try to keep your stacks low by staying out of the green and standing away from people. You don't want to stack up on people.
Oh, wait.
My bad, I forgot to eat.
Make sure y'all got your flasks and food up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You seek the dream. It seeks
I am out of range.
All melee should be on the side of Moon. Except the tanks. Tanks can stay at the front. Taunt. Alright, everyone to green. This is why people should be standing in the direction of Moon and not out in the back.
It is too far away. I need to get closer.
Everyone should be at green. Taunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone to blue. Try not to drop your stuff ahead of where we're going to be. Lust. Watch the green as it's moving by and watch out for bugs.
I think there's a bug underneath her.
Yep. Watch out for the bugs. Don't stand near them.
Yeah, I couldn't see it, but I was getting dinged by it.
Everyone should be in the vicinity of blue. Everyone through the boss, get over to Moon.
3, 2, 1.
I am out of range. I need to get closer.
Gnarlus, you should be over with the rest of the group. Well, never mind that.
I misunderstood you there.
It is too far away.
Yeah, if you stand over by Skull, you'll get one shot when we come back there.
Some stupid reason I thought Skull was Moon.
Everyone up to green.
Embrace your fate.
I am out of range.
I still have much to do. Return to me.
Watch for the bugs.
I need to get closer.
We're green, right?
Everyone should be on the green area.
4,
Gotcha.
I see
3,
people rotating a little too
2,
far out.
1.
Good drop, Alpin.
Life is a disease.
If you can res me, I can res Karam or I don't know who.
Went to blue.
跑开人群，向左开。
4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys got this.
Actually, most of our TPS are dead. This is going to take a little while.
向左开。
Life is a disease.
准备吐
You
丝。
have no more need of this life.
Everyone to moon.
I still have
All right, let's get her down.
Return
Watch out for the green. Watch out for the bugs.
向左开。 向左开。
There we go. Let's get everybody back
Good
up.
job, guys.
Alas, poor Nithendra. She served faithfully as guardian of the dream. Only
Yeah, I don't know what happened. DBN went off. I went to blink, and something exploded, and 3 of us died.
That would be
Yeah.
a bug.
You know what I noticed? That when it comes to the bugs, I could see the AoE circle. And that really helps a lot.
My problem is they're green pulses on like a brownish reddish background, and I'm colorblind, so I can barely see their pulses a lot of time.
You can change the color.
That's why the screaming noise helps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It helps a lot. But when there's one underneath her, I can't see him, so I have no idea where I'm getting dinged from.
That's why I try to do the rotation that we just did there, so that everyone ends on the left side of the room first, because that makes it a heck of a lot easier. The wings really bug. Ah, bug.
Try not to walk through the mist if you haven't been here. Please don't
Yeah,
walk
no
through the mist.
walking through the purple. Give the purple a wide berth.
But I want to walk through the purple.
It's my
I wanna
favorite
make it-
color.
Toe likes to walk through the purple because he's convinced there are legendaries in there.
Ah, legendaries? Okay, wait up.
Hey, Lyshus, after trash
Oh,
up
don't
here,
do
Oh, fuck,
that.
that's a legendary.
we can do loot trade. I got some stuff on.
Rick, if next time he does that, we're not healing fertility.
Okay.
Doesn't work, he's a healer.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a healer.
Hey, Patu, I'll keep you up. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you. I just I showed everyone what we must not do, even though it took the purple off.
Uh-huh.
If you find the legendary, I'll heal you.
Yeah,
He was teaching.
yep, it was a legendary move.
It was a legendary mistake.
I'll go with that one.
Yeah, okay.
How many healers do we have today?
4.
4 of us. When we get done with trash, can we get a mage table, please?
Sure.
Thank
We're gonna
you.
stop up at the Iris, and we'll do a quick loot trade, get some mage food, and then we'll continue on from there to Ilganov.
I love that fight.
Please don't pull those. Hey, first time was funny. Beyond that, it's not. We're trying to move through to get as much done as we can tonight.
I remember my first time breaking here, it was so difficult for me.
Never bothered doing this on anything else except Raid Thunder.
Yeah, I had about 8 quests here, so I went ahead and LFR'd it. But 2 of them don't complete with LFR.
I need to finish my LFR with Knighthood. I just need a couple more bosses and that's it.
depending on how much we can get down tonight, I'm willing to skip a couple to go straight to Cenarius and Xavius.
I've actually never done that here. I mean, like, you know, I've done it LFR, but
Not with the group.
But it hasn't been
right, exactly.
Yeah, they teleport around a little bit.
Shit dies too quick to put any dots on it.
Yeah, I feel you.
How many legendaries do you have on your druid?
Only one.
And what's your eye level?
880.
That's why you're doing better than me.
Nope. It depends of the fight. Some fight healing over time is better. Some other fight instant heals is better.
I love having 7 stacks of Essence of Nightmare on me, where I can't move at all.
All from my leg. Bad.
Are those guys passable with a rogue? Like
Those
I-
guys are
by
passable
everybody.
in general.
I was curious if they were passable. Like if you could rogue through them.
No, if everybody hugs the right wall, you can just skip that over.
Nice.
Yeah, I just cleared them just so there wouldn't be an issue of back pulling.
I got a repair mount up if anybody needs it.
I sense the touch of Cenarius upon this.
All right, when we get up here,
There's a portal that leads to Moonblade, but the way has
I've
been
got
sealed.
a.
All right, let's take 2 minutes. Get a mage table down. But also, if you have any gear from the first one that you want to trade out, you want to have people roll on one at a time.
I didn't even look what drop.
Table's down, but it's okay. It was underneath Lysius's butt.
All right, first up is mine. If you need that, roll.
Anyone needs, go ahead and roll.
Let me know. Name the class, please.
Oh, epic
It's
roll.
for leather feet.
Professional Petu. Best roll ever.
Yep.
And if no one else needs it, then
Going once, going twice, sold.
nice job with the 4.
Yay!
Nothing better than winning with a low roll.
All right.
No, I got a drop from there as well, but it's an upgrade for me. Should I still offer it for roll or what?
Oh, if it's
If
an
it's,
upgrade for
if
you,
it's an
No, no.
upgrade for you, then no, you don't need to.
Yeah, the people that are throwing stuff out is just because they don't need it. But if you definitely need it, roll for it. If not, we're gonna either give it away for off spec. But no, if you need it, you keep it.
Okay, just trying to make sure.
Alright, I'll get back.
If anybody needs to repair and doesn't already have one, I'm on the big elephant out away from everybody else. Or there's another one up too.
Anyone else for trades?
Wick, where are you getting all this loot from?
That was off the first boss.
Ah.
Once.
What,
Twice.
for which one?
No, I'm. If anybody else has anything to roll, otherwise we're moving on.
Oh. There was a life relic. I guess the one that got it needed it.
Oh yeah, it was a nice upgrade for me.
Oh, okay, good.
All right, it looks like it, Lysias.
All right, we're heading on.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, I've got company on my back, a lazy panda.
What horror is this? A tumor of
Healing is hard work, you know.
infecting the world tree. Here in the reflection of the
Yeah, it is.
Especially with this crew. I know I'm guilty.
Don't touch the crystals, or don't wield the crystal.
Don't walk through the
Yeah,
mist.
don't touch the crystals.
They're not the same ones as that are in the actual Ungoro.
Yeah, these are naughty ones.
I found that one out the hard way. It's a cool power crystal.
Because if you turn, we will kill you and you will walk back. Because it serves you right.
It's a terrible walk. I've done it.
Walk of shame.
That's what it feels like.
Everybody follow the tank here.
Your coming was foretold in the rings. The long circle is nearly complete.
We're not gonna fight the tentacles, and we will be fighting the T-Rex when it comes back up.
He's gonna
Everyone
get
just
T-Rex.
stack up right up where I am here. Don't go too far in, because he does have a fear.
Its surface blazes bright, masking shadows below.
And there it
And if
is.
you get feared, come back down onto the hill.
Fucking feared me right then when I started void toying.
Make sure you're not too low, because the fear doesn't have a range. It hits us all. Don't want to get feared back into the tentacles.
Oh, that just makes for
There
a
we
good
go.
party.
All right, if you need it, food up.
Yeah.
Can I get about a minute and a half or so to reset my vendetta?
Yeah, I gotta explain real quick what we're doing anyway. So, Dominator tentacles are the big ones here that only come up at the beginning of phases. They need to go down in the order that they're marked, Skull and then X. If we split the DPS, they start getting a stacking buff on themselves. It'll take us too long to kill them. So everyone's going to go for the left one first, and then the right. Make sure that the tank has pulled it first. It only takes a second, because if you pull it first, it will squish you. After that, the bloods come up. We're going to kite them around a little bit. It is very important that if you are fixated by a blood, that you do not face tank it. You do not want to stay in melee range of a blood, because it will slowly kill you until it quickly kills you. Each time it hits you is a stacking debuff. The more it hits you, the harder it hits. Corruptor tentacles will always take priority over the death glare, but the death glare need to be interrupted as often as possible. If they're all grouped together, feel free to cleave it all down. When the big tall ad comes out, the horror, everyone is on it when there's no tentacles. We'll call out the things you need to go for, but no one should be standing in front of it at all. If you're standing in front of it and you get hit by the beam, if you're a squishy class, you will most likely get killed by it. When we call out for the bloods to be stacked, everyone needs to run underneath the eye until the bloods get close. When they get close, we'll try to slow them, stun them, knock them in. But once they enter melee range with you, get out. Don't try to stay there and take it. And definitely don't stand next to them when they start exploding, when they get the little swirlies around them. The trick is to try to keep as many people up so that we can one-shot the heart when we go in. We will be lusting when we go inside, but wait for me to call it out.
Gotcha.
Oh, and don't go inside until he says.
Mm-hmm. If the door opens and we still have bloods up, those bloods need to die first, because if they go sneaking in, that's going to be hell for us. Once somebody crosses the threshold, the bloods run in. So please don't.
Everyone group up to take a screenshot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At last, the feeding hour.
Everyone switch to X. Death glare up. Start kiting the blood to the eye. Cleave it down. Don't stand in the explosion. Nice job. Every single one hit. All right, heal up. Get ready to take down this horror. No one should be in front of it. Everyone get behind it.
Corruptors in the back.
Corruptors on the left of the eye. Everyone switch to corruptors. Switch tank. Z, I need you to take this. Thank you. Careful where he's aiming. Death glare's on the right. Once those are down, take down this horror. Make sure you're staying out of melee range of the blood. Alright, stack them up. Leave them down, don't stand in the explosion. Nice job. That usually happens, we just need one more. And there it is. Corruptor on the right. Stack them up. They all have to die, but only one has to hit. Make sure you're out of the explosions. Nice job. Finish off the blood. Everybody inside. Let's get a lust.
It is too far away.
Make sure you're spread out enough for those bloods, for the cursed blood.
Will be repaid 1,000-fold. Still you fight. Still you refuse the gift.
All right, everybody head for the exit. We're not going to down it. Everybody out, out, out. Everyone aim for the left tentacle when it comes up.
3, 2, 1.
Out! You
I need to get closer.
Everybody on skull. Switch to X. Well, switch to the other Dominator. Get some interrupts on these death glares. Corruptors in the far back right. Watch the explosions. Don't down those early. Once the corruptors are down, everyone make your way back to the eye. Group them up. Make sure you're not in melee range and you're not getting hit by them. Cleave them down. Stay out of the explosions. Switch to horror. Death glares on the right of the eye. Switch. Z, take him. Z, just stay down with me on this.
Corruptor's all the way up to the right.
Yep, Corrupt is on the left of the eye.
Yeah, left.
Down those guys and then bring them to the eye. Nice job. Everyone stack up underneath the eye. Cleave them once they're under. Corruptors on the left, right of the eye. Prioritize the Corruptors. Make sure you're staying out of melee range. Down the last bloods, and then we'll go in. Alright, everyone in. Burn it down, we're done. Make sure you're staying a little spread out too. Nice job.
I journey to Lothar.
Alright, some quick load rolls here. Nice little Warforged ring there. If anybody needs that, go ahead and roll.
Their insidious shadow seeps into our world, distracting us with whispers and doubts. Pray that purging the nightmare's corruption.
Gnarless, nice job with the legendary there, buddy.
Catch our breath.
I didn't see that.
Awesome.
Wow, Luli, bro, dude, wow, dude, wow.
Oh wow!
Way to be a jerk, right? Right. Going once, going twice. Oh man, with 100.
Who got what happened?
Oh, I completely forgot. I completely forgot to throw up on him.
Alright, Faram's got one next.
Faram's got some cloth wrists if anybody needs them.
It's a good legendary, by the way. That little kill Jaden thing. I have it on my warlock.
Yeah, it's the best.
This is good.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that.
Nobody needs those wrists for an upgrade or anything?
Only transmog.
Off spec? Alright, roll for transmog if you want them.
Unless he wants to DE it
Unless
for
he wants to keep
Chaos
them for
Crystal.
that. Nobody?
Crash Jaden. Anybody else got loot they want to trade?
Nice pair of male hands.
Why not
Any
female
shamans?
hands?
Or hunters. Just hunters.
Oh, we only have one hunter and she's giving it up.
Yeah.
To sham bandits. Going once. Going twice. Congrats on that. I'm gonna need to apologize to Jim because I just remembered he messaged me and he just logged off and I feel bad now. Anybody else have any gear they want to do?
No, I needed mine, thanks.
Oh, do you guys have to be on server in order to trade?
Yup.
That's just another reason you guys need to come over here.
Aw.
Yeah, sorry about that. Alright guys, let's get back. Let's head to the next one.
Everybody need a ride?
Don't fall the tentacles.
Yep, be careful with the tentacles.
Yep, and I pulled the flowers for you.
Don't touch the crit. Don't walk through the myth.
What can I do? Let's go that route.
That just reminds me of that Doctor Who thing. It's like, I can't blink, I can't do this, I can't do that. I can't.
Are you talking about the
That was so
angel
funny.
statues?
You sound just like my mother.
Yeah.
Those things are so creepy.
Oh, I love them.
God, imagine
Have you ever tried to not blink? It's not easy.
Imagine
Actually,
one-
really bad for you.
Imagine those weeping angels inside your house, outside your house, looking at you.
No thanks.
We're going next, Luscious.
Just set up some windows. Where are we going? Let's do Grizzly Hills next.
Oh, speaking of which, there's gonna be a new series, Doctor Who, coming out.
2 weeks, I believe.
Yep.
I'm curious to see the end, but I'm not thrilled for the new companion.
It's alright, we only have to deal with it for one season.
But sadly, we only have to deal with our current Doctor for one more season 2. I'm gonna miss him. Alright, let's get down, let's pull some trash.
Less than that even. Licious. He's
I got
leaving
caught with a
before the end of
slow
the season.
Oh, I thought he was gonna make it till Christmas.
Where'd you say we were going?
Grizzly Hills.
One of the mid-season episodes has a still of him regenerating.
Interesting.
Which one is Grizzly Hills?
Down the hill.
Unless they split it to continue after Christmas like a bunch of douchebags.
They will. Because, you know,
They will.
that's what they do.
Oh good, Jim is still here.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm extremely jealous about that, by the way, Al. You have no idea.
Oh, look, an eagle.
A horrid
Hey, Jim.
eagle.
Jim, apologies, we do not have summon capabilities.
If you want to go with your luscious,
It's a long run back.
Oh yeah.
And that chopper.
Also, Jim, I apologize. I saw your message earlier, but I was in fight, and then I completely forgot till I saw you log off.
He's an old man.
It's alright. Warlocks suck anyway.
Yeah, jeez.
Tell me about it. Speaking of mixed summons, what spec are you running on yours?
Destro, man. Actually, I run 2 specs, Destro and Affliction, based off of the main Warlock for Method. Follow his guides, so it depends on it. Single target, trash, bosses, whatever.
Once I break 900 on here, I think I'm going to stack up. I'm going to start working on building Outlaw to deal with trash.
You're with us today, next summons, or not?
What's that?
You're with us today?
I can't hear you, brother.
You're with us today.
Yeah, he's in Zydeco.
Who? Oh.
I keep 2 tunes. I keep him evened out on his DPS with his tank. They're both at 38 ranks, and then I keep my Affliction and my Destro evened out on my Warlock.
Consumes me, compels me.
I've actually never fought this boss before.
So this one.
Hey,
Wow.
Hello.
Music.
Of how insidious the nightmare
All we heard was
is.
radio.
Look there.
All right. So this one here is a little bit different from doing this on normal or LFR. The boss has to be kited during this on heroic. So what's going to happen is that the tank and I are going to be kiting him in a circle around the room. When he does his roaring cacophony spell, usually it just is a roar that does raid wide. Now it also drops a large AoE pool on the ground. Not only does the AoE pool do damage if you're standing in it, but if you're standing in it while he does roaring cacophony, it will double your damage. So he will be kited out of these so that the pools don't stack too much, and we'll be slowly moving around the room so that the pools don't overtake us. So instead of running to multiple sides of the room during this fight, whoever gets tagged is going to run to the middle. Since everybody has DBM, at least we'll be able to see who gets tagged. If you get tagged and we call you out, or even if we don't, you should be aware, if you do, run to the center. You stop what you're doing and you get there.
Like basically just get to square?
Just get to square, because if you're not and you're too close to the boss, he will most likely one-shot you. On top of that, people need to get between you and the boss in order to soak some of the damage before he gets to you. I will be setting up some groups.
Group me, sir. Group me.
All right, actually, this is pretty easy.
I want to be with Rick.
So groups, basically odd groups. Groups 1, 3, and 5, you're going to be the first group. Groups 2 and 4, you'll be the second group, and there's a pretty equal number of people in that. What that means is you need to be, if we call out for the first group, well, actually, when we call out for the first group, that means that groups 1, 3, and 5, that's basically 1, 3, and Jim, will run into the path between the boss and blue. This means that whoever is running to blue, make sure you're actually running to blue, so that way that the groups don't have to do too much work trying to figure out where you are. You must soak the charge that he does between where he is all the way to his target. Once you have soaked it, you must make sure that when he charges again, you are not soaking it, because if you do, you will die.
What do you mean by soaking it?
You're going to stand in the charge. You are going to get hit by the boss.
So basically, odds tank it the first run and then evens tank it the second?
Yes. And they must alternate. Now, if you accidentally get hit by it, do not try to charge in on your own, oops, I did it this time, but I'll do it next time and it'll be fine. It won't be fine. You get a debuff on you that will last longer than the time it takes for him to charge. This way you're not stacking for both. If you get hit by by a charge with the debuff, you will die.
Yeah, but you're in group 2.
Okay.
Or 4.
If you guys go to the social tab, the social page, and go to the raid tab, it should show you your groups right there.
What you munching on there, Lysias?
Chocolate chip cookie. Sorry about that. I hate when people chew in my ear. I apologize.
I got a picture of you guys.
Alright, thanks, Alpine.
So you don't like your ears nibbled on?
ASMR.
Z, it's a normal trade-off just like the rest, except we're going to back up out of the purple.
3, 2, 1.
You should have fled. Now I'll feed your bones to the storm crows.
Make sure you're taunting.
Cross and trample.
3, 2, 1.
And don't chase him.
To the AoE. The nightmare devours.
Z, stay right with us. Don't chase after the boss. Dude, I need you to taunt on every other here. Do you need me to call it out? I will. I get a battle res?
Yep.
To the AoE. To the AoE.
I am out of
Taunt. Taunt.
3, 2, 1.
Break the charge.
I need to get closer.
Taunt.
To the AoE.
Before my fury.
To the AoE.
Taunt.
Flatten you like saplings.
3,
Taunt. Oh, you got him.
1.
To the AoE. To the AoE.
See, don't taunt him too early.
Flatten you like saplings.
3, 2, 1.
And lust.
To the AoE.
Before my fury.
To the AoE.
Flatten you like saplings.
3, 2, 1. It is too far away. I need to get closer.
Taunt him.
To the AoE.
The night. Flee this place. How I envy you.
Burn his ass.
To the AoE.
Flee this place. How I envy you.
Berserks in 40 seconds.
Flatten you like saplings.
He's gonna die before that.
I hope so.
We got him. Good job, guys.
I got everyone.
Truly,
Don't
there
worry
was
about
never
it.
a soul more noble.
Beat ya.
than
I already got him.
his
Yep.
spirit
You get 5
finds
minutes.
its way back to the
Let's trade up. If anybody wants to trade up gear, go ahead and start posting it one at a time. If you're looking at the loots that dropped and you don't see anything that you need, feel free to go take a break. Once the loot rolls are done, we're going to take a 5. And then I'm actually going to switch this up. We're going to go straight to Cenarius. So that way we can down Cenarius and Xavius tonight.
All right, the matted fur pauldron's up first, Lysis.
Pair of male shoulders. Any shamans or hunters need that? Oh, that's right. Yeah, the hunter's on a different server. Sorry about that, Equinox.
Repair mount going up.
I have many lucky doos. You like? Farewell, friend of the
Now
Brummels.
available near you.
There's a trinket up there. Tylenol just posted up. Bloodthirsty Instinct.
Ooh, it's a good roll, Qua.
Nice roll, Qua.
Did you guys see the picture that I sent on Discord?
No.
Nope.
Not yet. I'll look after the raid.
That's a good one, Alpan.
That is a good picture.
Nobody else. Scrats. Qua. Any other gear? Toss it up there. Where are we going next, Lysis? Dragons? Alright, Illy's got another one.
We're going to go to Cenarius. Got enough time to down with 2 more. After this, we're going to take another 5 if everyone wants to head back to the center area. Nobody for that trinket?
Would roll off spec.
Three people roll on it the first time, and the second one comes up and nobody rolls.
Garage had the second highest roll last time.
Yeah, but that's just agility. The other one had strength and agility.
That's an off-spec.
Oh, I wasn't looking at all that shit.
I don't need it.
Was that
I already
you?
got something cool, so I passed on it.
Garashimi, that actually won't work for you because it's agility.
I see the agility, but the equip for the haste might be good though, because haste is my primary stat. That was the only reason I was rolling on it. If he wants it that bad, he can have it.
Yeah, the amount of whatever. Well, what primary stat will you lose?
1
Strength
sec
or-
here. I need strength, but on my trinkets right now, they're. Where are they? I got one as strength, and the other one just as mastery.
That'd be a waste of agility.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let him have it then.
Yeah. I mean, something's bound to come along. We got a couple more bosses to go.
Yeah, I was just looking at it for its perk effect because my main is haste, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but
only a
if you-
small proc, though.
If you lose 1,000 of your main stat, that's really gonna screw you up.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't proc as often as I'm thinking then. Hey.
No, and then you lose 1,000 something on strength or crit or whatever else you needed.
All right, give me 5.
Yep, everyone's got a 5-minute break. Go for it.
Cool.
Yep, Angel's right. If you don't have Pawn, that's a great add-on to have.
How's that spelled?
P-A-W-N.
Sorry.
Okay.
Alexis.
Just like a chess pawn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It tells you how much a percent upgrade stuff is for you.
With the item in your current slot.
Yep.
Yeah, if something was to drop, you automatically your icon will have a little green arrow indicating that it's an upgrade for you.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's how people know so fast.
If something
Yeah.
drops, you hover over it. It'll tell you if it's a percent upgrade, how much it is for you. I.e., in Nighthold the other night, I could see that it was a 1% upgrade for me for a piece, but for Batu, it was like a 6 or 7%. So I passed on that for him.
Yeah. Sorry. All new with all these add-ons that
That's
I
easy.
knew to get when I started playing was I use big wigs. And a part of the deadly boss mod, so I can get the timer because it doesn't seem a lot of people use big wigs and little wigs.
Not as much
Pretty much
anymore.
now it's deadly boss mods and GTFO, which is get the fuck out.
Yeah, in big wigs, it's got its own little thing that if you're standing and shit, it dings in the air. It's kind of annoying, so you kind of know.
I'm sorry, Lysius. You said we're gonna do Cenarius and Xavius, skipping the dragon and the spider.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably do dragons. I don't really want to do spider because that thing's a mess.
Can't we
Dragons
just?
The
can be
bridge, the bridge.
Are we able to come back for them if we kill
Not
them?
after we
So-
down Cenarius. I believe it locks out the rest.
I hate that bridge, just FYI.
Yeah, why don't we do we'll do Emerald Dreamway. We'll do the dragons because that's fairly easy.
You know, all you guys who have pawn, might want to look for the string, like the most up to date, like 7.2 string for your class and your spec and your play style, because pawn isn't always accurate to the most modern patch as far as its strings.
It's true.
That's why you can go Icy Veins, other stuff. You can modify your strings on pawn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I gotta find some for my class. I haven't updated it even once. I got some for my hunter, but can't find them for DK off the bat.
All right, so Emerald Dreamway.
Emerald Dreamway, if anybody's here and wants to move in. Make sure you're not auto running.
I'm back.
Yeah, there's mobs about 3 inches from the door.
Yep.
Somebody will pull them. It happens.
Always does.
I
That's why I'll sit
volunteered.
here and wait. Did someone just volunteer as tribute?
Of course I did.
Be fits.
Fuzzy.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, on a side note, when the portals open on the Broken Shore, I've had so much fun putting a living bomb on like a mass and watching an entire mass just run off.
Keep him away from small animals.
Oh boy, the first time I tried to use the cutting torch, the sparks actually went out and caught on fire on the hoses. It was like, that was so embarrassing, the welding class, that happened.
Sounds like a good time.
Let me tell you, when it comes to welding, you gotta be careful with those.
All right, everybody in. We're going to the Emerald Dreamway.
We're going in the.
Claw's not back yet.
But
There's some trash.
YouTube, there's a welder that makes chess pieces by welding, and he doesn't add any material. He just uses the weld itself, and it's impressive, I tell you.
Okay, somebody. Hooray!
See, told you someone would pull.
That
wasn't me.
I was like right next to Batu, and I think I stood just a fuzz. It was me. It was me. I'll confess. I'll protect Batu.
Thank you.
Who's me?
Tylenol.
Tylenol, yeah.
I was right next to Batu though.
Patu tripped you, didn't he?
It was a fish. Batu threw a fish.
You
saw it.
Yeah, my dear.
He does that all the time.
The fish
Not-
aggroed them. I
not
saw
my
it.
beard.
With its stink.
That's my story, and
Yeah.
I'm sticking to it.
He threw the fish and he's slippery.
Well, the good news is now it's clear.
Yeah.
Actually, it should be called Toys R Us.
I support that decision.
I got Alpan to laugh.
He knows why I laugh.
I do like your laugh, Alpan. It's a good one.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Freaks. I missed that he said that. That he was asking where we're going.
Well, I'm guilty. I gotta get food and flask.
I gotta get a flask.
Hey, we're not on a
That's all right.
boss.
Mine's running out as I'm pulling this.
Yep, it's running out now.
All right, check your foods and flask while I set up some groups.
Here be dragons.
Dragon!
A dragon!
Royal Blizzard loves dragons, for sure.
No, they like men that cross-dress.
You know, every culture in the world has some.
Don't leave me hanging. Somewhat.
Right?
Every culture has a slightly different version of a dragon, but dragons have never existed in nature, but yet every culture has it.
That's because everybody's scared of lizards.
Komodo dragons. That's why.
Every
Dragons
culture has
are
been
real.
exposed to a very large reptilian creature of some nature. So
All right. So I'm going to mark some ground, then I'm going to give you guys groups.
Next, they're going to say there's no such thing as unicorn farts either.
What about ghosts?
What?
Unicorn farts is a suppressed cure for cancer, man.
I literally just unicorn farted.
What about ghosts?
Ghosts are real.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
I'm the living proof of it.
Okay, guys. In standard raid form, odd groups are going to left and even groups are going to right.
Oh God, don't do it.
Yes, do it.
That means 1 and 3 to the left, 2, 4, and Jim to the right.
This time on the right side.
Jim, you're a group.
Group 7 and 8 are on the whelps.
You said odds on the right, evens on the left?
No odds on the left, evens on the right.
Are we going to
This is why I
DPS
ask.
very slowly?
There is no.
And I want you to
reason
DPS
Fucking
very
slow.
slowly.
You're
Okay, in
gonna
all
confuse
seriousness.
somebody.
I am. That's why we got to stop before. Because not everybody knows that joke. All right, so groups 1 and 3 are going to be over on blue. Groups 2 and 4 and Jim are going to be over on the right. Z, I want you on star. Oh, wait, I already did separate you. Never mind, you're in the right place then.
All the odd people to the left.
Yeah, odd people
All
are
the
with
cool
me.
people to the right.
We like to
Oh.
isolate the odd people here.
So
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody here is kind of odd, so.
Yep. So the dragons need to be tanked apart. They must be at least 45 yards separated from each group. They have a 45-yard AOE that just leaves a stacking debuff on people. It doesn't do any damage or anything like that, but if it hits 10 stacks, it's a 30-second sleep. So we need to make sure that people aren't too close. So if you are on one of those two areas over there, just stick as close as you can to the dragon. Try not to wander out into the middle, and when we do switches and the dragons are moving through the range, don't follow. Just stay in your little spot and... Hi, buddy. Oh, sorry, my cat just jumped on my lap. Oh, crap. Cat is sucking the brain out of me.
Take the
Yeah,
peanut butter
he
jar
does.
away from him.
He's so big and fluffy.
He never jumps on my lap during raid, so that's kind of cute. He wants attention. Okay, anyway, so
He wants a
we're
piece of
gonna
a dragon.
Big.
when we swap them, we're gonna swap them at around 6-7 stacks of the debuff. Melee and range, try to just stay in your zone. It's okay if we're stopping DPS a little bit. This just saves you from taking too many stacks in case there's an emergency of pulling at the wrong time.
So when you say swap, you mean that you guys, like the tanks, are just going to basically trade?
The tanks are gonna run towards the center. I'm going to taunt one, he's going to taunt the other, and then bring back the other. Cassandra stays in the fight the whole time. Lethon there will swap out with a third dragon that's up in the air right now. I missed who it was at the beginning. But when he leaves, the person who has him will take him back. So if you suddenly see your dragon running away, just, don't chase him. Last
you
raid
tell
check.
them, Alpan.
Call it chomp.
Hey, at least I have chicken. The debuff ticks off after about 30 seconds, as long as you're not within 45 yards of the dragon who gave it to you. Each dragon gives its own version of a debuff, and if you are on the dragon that has that's giving you a debuff and he flies away, your debuff stacks automatically clear.
Okay.
Soaked flowers.
Yeah, I didn't even talk about the fight itself. All right, there are flowers that pop up every here and there that need to be soaked. Just one range just needs to stand on them so that they're not AoEing the entire group. That way they only damage the person standing on. If ads spawn up, they need to be cleaved down along with the dragon. Dragons have a shared health pool, so you do not need to focus one or the other. They all take the same amount of damage, but mine will go down first. Mine always dies first.
Because the cool kids are the oddballs.
You one-eye wheelies.
All right, Reese.
Make sure you're not standing in the front because standard dragon rules apply with breath. She will fire out a breath, or all dragons will fire out a breath. You don't want to be hit by it. I'm just going over the abilities real quick before we fall. Lethen there, when he's up, he will drop goop on the ground. He'll make a small purple pool on the ground that will eventually come raining down. Just try to stay out of the pools. And we'll just learn by dying.
No.
We haven't died yet. Don't
Why
say
did you
that.
have to say that? Oh, now you've just cursed us for real.
Yep.
Yeah, he likes to
Exactly.
do that.
No.
Best way to
that's
learn
good.
is to learn
It's
by
going up.
dying.
Oh, we haven't died yet. Well, now we're gonna
All right,
wipe.
that's great. Let's go.
No.
Let's do this.
Prove me
Leroy!
wrong.
Life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged.
Watch the purple.
Leroy Elpan.
Go ahead and lust.
I can sense the shadow on your hearts. There can be no rest for the wicked.
Oh, he's talking about you, Wick.
Wicked souls shall
Yes, you cannot rest.
my power.
Down the spirits. Right side group.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
He would root me.
Don't be standing in front of the boss. He's gonna breathe. Ferrum.
He doesn't brush his teeth. Be careful.
Make sure someone's standing on the flowers. We're gonna swap bosses. Z, come to the center and tank swap. Taunt mine, I taunt yours, and then run back.
Dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Souls
Run back to your spot.
I need to get closer.
There's a flower in mid-range. Someone ranged, go and stand on it from the right side.
Come forth, dreamers, and
Flower
claim
near
your vengeance.
Yasandra, left side. Someone needs to stand on it, ranged. Someone ranged though.
There's nobody else over here.
Ferrum, where'd you go, buddy?
He's close to us.
Switch tanks.
I am out of range. I need to get closer.
Come forth, dreamers.
As soon as you grab them, run back.
Claim your vengeance.
Down those ads.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance. Taste the nightmare's corruption.
Swap with me.
层数过高，
Tell us when to do the you know what, Lucius.
Whoa.
The what?
Dreamers,
The lust.
claim your vengeance.
We've already lusted.
Ah.
Lusted right at the beginning.
No one
he was premature.
Give yourself over as I did.
People are sitting at low health for a while.
Come
All right up there.
and
I'm
claim
All right, let's swap.
Simons or something.
Swap.
层数过高，
Jim's down. That's part of why we're having trouble.
层数过高，
Lots of ads.
Down the ads on our side.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Somebody get that flag.
Swap tanks. Jim, got you up.
And claim your vengeance. Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
I need more mana.
Swap. This will be the last swap.
I am out of range.
Your wicked souls shall feed my power.
Not enough mana.
All right, burn your boss and we're done.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Mine died first.
It all.
Lies.
Oh yeah, legendary.
Nice.
Congrats, Mattel.
Rat.
Congrats.
No, wait.
Patel, if
Don't
you
you
can figure
have
out
that one, Patel?
Cephas's secret, let me know, because we've been trying to get it out of him.
If it's an 8%,
Huh?
We're still trying to figure out what Cephas's secret really is.
guys, question. If it's,
What's that?
It's a ring, obviously.
You got a
Oh yeah,
legendary.
it's a ring
Don't you have that one already?
on my demon hunter.
question, if you see an 8% upgrade, but the eye level is low, is it still an upgrade?
If it's better stats for you, it might be.
I'll check it out after this.
All right, we're heading back to the center. If anybody has anything to trade, go ahead and pop it up. We're going to Cenarius at this point.
Let's start with Jaden's Entrancing Stone.
All right. Equina, sorry, hon. You can't trade anything because you're cross server.
How can you cross server?
Or can you?
Yeah,
Did
I think
before?
you can. I have before
Oh.
with her.
Someone
You
just
can't.
said it on the last one that she can't.
It's probably an extra roll or a soul
Yeah,
now.
bonus roll maybe.
Yeah, because I've gotten a neck piece once before that I gave her, or something I gave her.
Well, how can you cross server on LFR? I mean, on raids.
All right, we're rolling on Entrancing Stone. It's an arcane relic, 49 item levels. It's at 870. Anybody need that?
I could use.
If you can
Make
use
sure
it
you're
for main
rolling
spec,
if you
roll.
are.
Who? I don't know. Who talked?
Well, I'd roll for off spec though.
Okay, so Gnarlus rolls.
Main spec first, though.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah, that's an off spec for me. So.
All right, Gnarlus going once. Going twice. Grass Gnarlus.
Thank you guys.
All right, hold on while we're doing up trades because everyone linking items, it gets a little confusing.
I think Jim's just talking about like his own items.
But when we're trying to do trades, some people might get a little confused about what we're.
The chat, and we don't know what we're talking about.
So next is Equinox's Malignant Sabatons. Their male feet, 865 crit haste.
How can you assume their gender like that?
By calling them they.
He said male.
Wrong male. Because only the English language.
And male as in internet male.
Anybody for those? Shamans?
You got mail.
I just need the Sabatons for off spec. So
No, Alp, I don't have mail. I have leather because I'm a rogue.
All right. Oh. Hey, look at that.
Man, Sham Bandits has got to fix his roller. He's rolled like a 2, a 7, and a 20 today.
Going twice.
He still won.
And he still won. So
And a 4. He rolled a 4 on the first one.
Anybody else have anything to roll? No. All right, everybody through the center portal there.
One sec. I got those what is it? Bracers mail. They're not an upgrade for me. They're the same level. So.
Plate.
Yeah, if you want them, someone just rolled on. There you go. I don't need them. And unless Z has anything to need them for, I think that might be it. Going once. No, he's already said no. So yeah, just go ahead right to him. Congrats, man. All right, guys, everybody in. Let's go. 30 minutes left. Because plate is sexy. All right, when everybody comes in, we're going to cut a hard right and head down the side of the wall here, around all the mobs.
In theory.
There's always one person.
Now is the perfect time to throw the fish.
Careful not to go too far out. Oh, there's a nice wall here.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
I'll try to maintain the wall for the ice for you all.
I don't know on the last question. You'd have to ask them. Everybody should be in Discord.
Do a ready check for that in Discord.
Hail to the night. May Elune grant us strength. Hail to the night. May Elune grant us strength. Hail to the night. May Elune grant us strength.
All right, Illy might have some real world going on. So we'll be setting up in a sec.
We can hang and wait. I'm not in a rush.
But we only got a little bit left to go.
This is the last boss, right?
Nope, second to last.
Okay. So you're gonna put a mobile banking so you can put everything in back.
All right, so during this fight, one tank is going to sit on Cenarius, one tank is going to go and grab ads around the area. We'll call out the area that we want people to aim towards, those 4 corners. That'll be the area that gets cleansed and helps us out during. Ads take priority over Cenarius, all times. Once the ads are down, you travel back. During the fight, there'll be thorns spread out along the area. If you have anything that makes you immune to magic and or roots, you can use that to break them, but however they do damage, so if you're not using a defensive cooldown, I wouldn't recommend it. If we pull dragons in more than one dragon, we need to take them down one at a time. We'll call that out as we go. So Illy's gone full AFK, so we'll at least attempt to pull one pull.
Did she get baby aggro?
Probably.
Is she in this section? Because
no, she's not.
Will she be allowed to get loot if she's not?
She's cool. She has a baby that's a few months old, so she can't help it. And yeah, she's allowed.
No, I'm not.
She's in the
I'm
raid.
not,
She'll still get aggro. She'll still get loot.
I'm not mad at her. No, I don't think she'll get loot drop if she's not in the room.
She honestly doesn't need anything out of here except transmog. She's
that's fine.
Top level geared. Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I just was making sure.
It's all right.
You don't need
and
that.
hopefully she'll be back for the big one at the end.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like if she doesn't tag the boss, if she'll, you get anything, but.
I mean, she could just stand in here, but that's it's inconsequential if she's out of range of the loot in here anyway.
Yeah, I thought you just had to be in the raid.
I think
she's
Obi, are you all set, man?
Me?
You pushed no to the ready check.
I did? I thought I hit ready. My bad.
All right. Z, I'm going to have you tanking Cenarius. Basically, all you're going to do is just sit on Cenarius the whole fight until the second phase. When the green pool appears at either green or blue, just run over, clear, and run back. Just be careful not to walk off the edge. You'll want to do that at least once or twice during. You don't want to get too high a stack. Everybody should be clearing their stacks right at the beginning, but don't stand in the green for more than you need to. Once you touch it, it clears, step out. The longer you're in it, the smaller it gets. Phase 2. Z, have you done this on normal or heroic? All right, this is just for me and Z. In Phase 2, Z, basically we tank swap getting hit by a spear. What happens is the spear deals X amount of damage that you have to mitigate. You have to pop all your big cooldowns to reduce damage, because the more damage you take from it, the bigger the ground AoE comes out of it. Once you get hit, I taunt off of you, and then it hits me back and forth. Hopefully we'll only have to take like 2 or 3. All right, let's give it a shot.
Jim has a question.
What's up?
Jim has a question. Max stacks we can have on.
If you're going over like 30, you really want to aim for some green. Try to keep it below that. It all depends on how much damage you can take. Every stack is an increasing amount of damage. All right.
Hopefully not, Alpine. Hopefully we can pull Xavius too, but we'll see.
3, 2, 1.
The impurity must be cleansed.
Yeah, just tank them right where you are, right there.
3, 2, 1.
The battle is joined.
Aim towards blue.
I have purified one of them. They
Cleanse your stacks and then move out.
Deceiver, you corrupt the sacred vines. Entangle the corrupted.
Everyone switch to the dragon. Watch that breath.
It doesn't matter.
Sacred vines, entangle the
Down those wisps and then back to Cenarius.
I cloaked a lot of the thorns.
Good.
Fuck, I fell in the water.
Yeah, you can't be doing a lot of charging around in this area. Aim towards green.
I have purified one
层数过高，
Make sure you're clearing your stacks.
deceiver. You corrupt
Don't stand there.
of the dream.
Switch to ads in the back. Dragon first. If you have a ring around you, make sure you're not standing in it. If people are near you have a ring.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
跑开人群。层数过高，层数过高，
It is too far away.
All right, get back in.
Since when do we have hair metal in this dungeon?
I was just thinking something very much like
There's still some green on the ground. If you can, clear your stacks by walking through it.
层数过高，
Is that you, Theroshan?
4, 3,
Watch the thorns near the boss.
We are here to
Be
save
my daughter. Restore my strength.
Stack up on blue. We're gonna have two sisters here. Z, you don't have to move, buddy. You're good.
They fight for us now.
Sacred deceiver, you corrupt the servants of the dream.
Focus skull first. Make sure you're not standing in other people's circles.
I couldn't get out of it. I was rooted.
If you have a circle, get out of the group.
Oh, that was just lame.
跑开人群。
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Back on the boss.
层数过高，
Sacred vines, entangle the
层数过高，
corrupted.
准备小怪，
Dream, strike with wing and claw.
Aim towards green.
层数过高，
We're gonna have two dragons during this fight.
Villains, you poison the children of the dream.
层数过高，
Master, we fight to save them. To save you.
Skull first. Make sure you're focusing.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
I'm rooted.
Same.
Watch the thorns near the dragon.
I'll clear thorns in 4 seconds.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupting.
Focus boss down. Nice job. All right, move him out. Move out of that area, Z. Over towards green. Towards green.
Hold your weapon. Sacred vines.
Lust.
Entangle the corrupting.
Don't move too much. Stay still. Stay still.
3, 2, 1.
Pop your defensives. Nice job. Watch the ground AoE.
Sacred vines, entangle the
4, 3, 2,
I will
1.
not fail you.
Cenarius,
Taunt him.
do not listen to
Come
him.
take him near purple.
Sacred vines,
3, 2,
entangle the corrupting.
1.
Pop whatever you got.
I need to get closer.
Watch the AoE. It's gonna be big, so we're moving array.
I cleared a lot of the vine.
Thank you, guys. Move around. It's gonna be big.
3, 2,
Sacred vines,
1.
entangle the corrupting.
Move him out of there, Z.
It is too far away.
Come taunt him over here.
4, 3.
Oh, never mind. He's
Got
dead.
him.
How could you?
All right, the loot is over by the edge.
It is done. Cenarius
Can someone pick my decrepit corpse up off the ground, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Focus all of my strength to cleanse him.
Those
Fertilizer over here.
the Cloak of Shadows is really good for for dealing with those vines because they get 5 seconds of running over them for free.
This place I cannot go. My bond with the Emerald Dream gives me great power, but it also makes me vulnerable to the Rift's darkness. I have peered inside it and know this to be true. Should I step within?
All right, let's do up the loot real quick. If anybody has anything they want to trade out, that way we can get down there and pull this boss.
Destroy the Nightmare Lord. Only this way can the dream be restored and Azeroth be saved. We must put an end to the nightmare. Say the word, and I will take us into the heart of that twisted place.
I like my shit in the wrong place. My bad.
Yeah, those rolls are for the Force Lord's Waste Trap. Once you jump down into the water, do not move. Just stay where you are. No dancing, no moving around, because we don't want to start the fight yet.
I like that.
I'm glad I didn't talk to that guy instead.
That's for Zad going once. Going twice. Grasp summons.
McSummons, did you need my belt? Yeah.
Yep, 4% upgrade.
Okay.
Next is Reek's back piece, 870. Agility crit haste.
Rolling on that one too, sorry.
My bad, it's not agility, it's any stat, crit haste.
What happens if it's the grass mark?
It's main spec first.
Oh, okay.
Once you guys are all done though, jump down into the water. Alpan, don't run around too much, bud. We don't want to start the fight. Alright. That Mehmet. Going once. Going twice. Congrats on that. Garage, are you trading that?
Yeah, I don't need it. Mine are all better than it.
No, it was just 845. I was like surprised to see that so low from here.
Yeah, Mine are 850, 860, so I don't need it.
There's a Byron pickup though.
That's everything's bomb figure.
Did you get that from here? I don't think you got that from here.
Yeah, I got it from that chest.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
what I
like
got.
No, I don't see it on the loot list. Does it say you can trade it?
Unique equipped. Oh, yeah, it's buying one pickup. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
it
from
should
here.
it should say can trade for X amount of time on it too, but it's 845. This is an 865 instance. It should have been 865 if it came off of that boss.
Yeah, it came out of there.
65 better.
What's wrong with the
All right.
train set?
We don't allow it.
It used to be really bad. Okay, so this is a 3-phase fight. Xavius is going to be tanked out in the front once we finish up with the trash. And actually, let's just start pulling the trash now to get this started because we've only got 10 minutes left and this is like an 8-minute fight.
Can we move
Excellent.
Jim to our group?
Yep, now
Okay,
that
thank
we
you.
don't need groups anymore. Just waiting for spawns. Here they come. Just cut these guys back to the middle.
Cleaving them?
Yep. I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh, I forgot we have another death thing here.
These guys we will keep spread.
Well, that was stupid.
What happened?
I have no idea. I hit the one ad and it just knocked the shit out of me.
I didn't have thread on it yet.
You're kind of fooled, yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, these guys will definitely kick the shit out of you.
Can I release and still be here or what?
Yeah,
yeah,
think
you
so.
can. Once these guys go down, everyone get back into the center. All right, finish off that tentacle, and then everyone back to the middle. All right, 3-phase fight. We're going to lust in the 3rd phase. If you're falling asleep during this fight, not literally, if your character falls asleep, you're going to soak the pools that appear on the ground. Anything that appears on the ground, big black and red, that just sits there stagnant, you need to stand in and soak in it. It's the same thing as LFR, except in this phase, your corruption will not tick off, which means that you need to focus on controlling how much you get. Healers, do not dispel the tanks unless you are asleep. If you do so, you will corrupt yourself, and that'll be it. Once you go full corrupt, you get about 15 seconds, then you turn into an ad we have to kill. Tanks, when we get 3 stacks, we swap, then we jump out. Healers don't dispel us until we call it out. This keeps you guys from corrupting too fast. In phase 2, he gets pulled to the center. Ads take priority over boss. In phase 3, ads take no priority and boss gets focused.
So phase 3 is just a burn.
Phase 3 is a burn, yes. A very hard burn.
Disco Inferno.
If you are near corruption and not asleep, do your best to try to avoid stepping in crap. If you're asleep and you get fully corrupted, at least you'll go back into your body, and then that'll be it. And you don't have to call out when you fall asleep. Half of us will go first, and then half of us a minute later. Tanks are really the only ones that have to worry. You guys ready?
Do you want to put markers down for where we're taking the?
Yeah. Blue represents where the tank should run. X is the melee general range. Green is the range general range. If you get blades targeted onto you, you get about 3 seconds to get somewhere in the middle of those two, so that when it comes through, it is not going to cleave to the entire group you're in.
Whoa.
You must move out of your group to avoid getting everyone in your group smacked by it.
What was wrong with your mic, Lysis?
Food flask up.
Mr. Roboto.
Nothing wrong, as far as I know.
Well, now it's good.
Robot.
You only transforming a robot for like a couple of seconds.
It might just been a lag spike. No toys.
I love that toy.
I know, but not during raid.
I don't have it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple.
Z, come up on my end and tank with me.
Embrace dreaming. It can save you.
Z, you're asleep first. When the big ad comes up, you're going to be tanking it.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Taunt. Dispel Lysius. Thank you.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Adds up.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
1.
Z, go clear your stacks. Good job. Go take the ad.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Bring him up here.
Beware.
Bring the ad up here.
I will sever you from the waking world. Beware. I will sever you from the waking world.
Pump boss. Dispel Lysius. Thank you.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
2 heads in the group. Another head in the group.
This is why people that are awake should not be dispelling.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
4, 3,
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life. Beware.
I need to get closer.
二阶段准备。
If people die to corruption, do not res them.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get the ads on the outside down. See, taunt the boss.
Eternal slumber. Eternal.
No, wipe it up. Wipe it up. Unfortunately, that is the only shot we got for tonight, though.
1.
Are we continuing another night?
I don't have another night set for open raid for this week.
So we're just gonna leave Xavius alive?
Unless I can get another night together. Unfortunately, my work schedule doesn't permit me to get a lot of nights during the week.
Yeah, it is Kenny King, and I'm about to hit the bed now.
It's all good, man. I'll talk it over real quick, and then I might put something up on the calendar. Check back tomorrow.